I'm back again.
We are back. Ooh, damn. It's been a hot minute. How long has it been? God damn. Well, anyway, time for me to catch up on everything. That new season of Invincible, fire. That new season of JJK, fire. That new season of The Boys, fire. I got mixed feelings about this show, but I'ma get to when I get to it. I also need to drop a Wanda slander video in the near future, but I know what y'all are here for. Conquest. Ooh, that nigga is so damn cold. I don't know if you guys remember this, but about a year ago, I covered the first Conquest fight, but YouTube muted like a whole 5 to 7 minutes of that video. So I'm definitely going to be running it back in the future. I know it's weird because like I'm doing the second fight and then the first, but then again though, is it even that big of a problem? Nigga, just play the video. They all in this shit and all of a sudden Tech Jacket pulls up. Y'all hear that? Hear what? That music. It's been getting louder and louder for about 5 minutes. Blew up their whole shit. Mark is out here looking for Oliver and his dad. He finds Oliver slumped and he's like, Mark, do you hear that? Wait, that's not a trumpet. And we all bear witness to the most bone-chilling, ill-timed appearance I've ever seen. Now, I did not see that one scene when he escaped from Earth, so this was so damn shocking and unexpected for me. He immediately begins talking his shit. He said, "What's good, nigga?" And Oliver, I gotta roast you! This little shit is so damn annoying. The way he's been dragging this Conquest fight throughout this whole season.
And I have just as much to lose as you do, and you need my help, just like I helped with Conquest.
Just like I helped with Conquest and all this.
Everything that I've heard, praise the Lord.
It's like I'm watching a Dante reaction stream. Nigga said,
We killed you once, we can do it again.
we? Nah, not you. Anybody else on your roster, but not you. You don't say that. You don't say that. You don't say that. You're the only person out here ain't allowed to say that. Dog. You got turned into an impact friend, and you have the nerve, the gall, the audacity to say, we beat you, nigga?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Leave! But he rushes him, and right as Mark is about to go after him, we hear, that twerp needs to learn a lesson, survey says. As Uncle Steve Harvey spears Mark to keep Oliver in an ISO against Conquest. Well damn, so who planned his funeral? Oliver comes in winding up alright, but it actually ends differently this time. Instead of being slapped into an impact frame, he gets backhanded into a flashbang. Oh nah! He weaves 2 swings and lands the left to his hip, which actually makes him wince, and then proceeds to land about 9 weak-out punches to his hip. But he gets caught and is landing punches that have no effect. But Conquest begins squeezing his head as he begins bleeding from every facial orifice. When all of a sudden, Conquest gets the ever-living shit rocked, making him hit mad tumbles, and god damn, he is so fucking ugly, bro.
Oh! Ew! What the fuck?
It turns out to be Nolan. We see in the background Mark throwing hands with Steve Harvey, and then he goes to box with Conquest. He headbutts Nolan and is about to hit him with the signature Vegemite chop, but gets rammed by Mark. He tries to show off his fresh cut, and I won't even lie, bro, cover that shit up expeditiously. They are not waves, they are ripples. This nigga then hits him with the most powerful move anyone can have in their arsenal.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Okay, man.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Rage bait. He says to Mark,
How is she? I can't wait to taste her blood again.
and that got to him. He charges at him and begins wailing at him. And he even gets some elbow action in there. Oliver's out there just standing like bread, only to get sucked. He starts juggling but manages to kick him, and he tries to follow up, but he was about to get turned into Eve. But Nolan comes in with the save. They get distracted by this barrage of blasts, and that was all it took for Steve to rock the shit out of him, and was about to get his head in the same shape as Suguru Geto if it wasn't for Omni-Man. Whose idea was it to put him on the field, dog? Even Immortal would have been a better addition to this team. Actually, not even Immortal. A Coconut would be a better addition to this team than this idiot. Now he can't breathe, so Omni-Man tells him to use the nearby planet's atmosphere. We take a look at Mark and Conquest, and this part actually got me dying, because Mark says,
Cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
And Conquest really hit him with a But then he feels disturbance in the force and somehow senses Oliver leaving the battlefield. He whacks Mark, making him flip like a gymnast, and chases Oliver. Oliver makes it in time and attempts to catch his breath, but son, please do not turn around, little bro. I want to genuinely examine this shit. This was a frame 1 pull-up. This is the frame right before it. There is not a glint of this man anywhere on the screen. And just look at his face. He looks like he's finna put him in the most nefarious highlight you could ever see. And he is second away from being removed from space when Mark comes in with the save. And every time Oliver is on my screen, he is pissing me off. Cause this nigga does not even know what happened. He got the survival instinct of a toothbrush. Like, how do you not feel this behemoth behind you? Bro, he is performing the worst out of this whole crew. I'm telling you, his card is not gonna work next time he's trying to get into the building. But he will be the first one to use the word we. Nigga gonna be on some podcast talking about, yeah, it was a tough battle, but we beat Conquest. We blew up their whole ship. We killed the Viltrumite. I hate this little nigga. But let's forget about it, because this next sequence, hey, lock the fuck in. Mark grabs onto Conquest's neck and he says he's never breathing again. And Mark stood on that. His grip did not loosen at any point for the remainder of this fight, and Conquest begins thrashing around the planet, hitting Mark with straight lefts and right, and had his hips moving like a Latina dancer. Those hips did not tell a single fib. They stop and hold eye contact for a bit, and Mark is like,
Wait, this is gay as fuck, though.
And drags him around and slams him down, still holding on for dear life. But Conquest flips him around, slamming him, and continues wailing on him. And he is doing anything and everything to get Mark off him. Look at him throwing himself around and land a heavy left, literally moving his whole spine. But there was not enough, to the point where his face is turning purple. And Mark is still eating his punches. And he is not done with this eating, because as Conquest has his hand on his face, he straight takes a chomp out of his thumb and spits it out. Conquest is now seeing triples and quadruples and now has a full Sharingan and has one last move in his arsenal. Conquest takes his stance, winds up an open palm and hits him with the signature Viltrumite strike, going straight through his body. But he did not loosen his grip. And this next part, I'm gonna need to censor this part, because damn. To everyone who was eating while watching this, I am so sorry. While his hand is deep inside him, pause, he begins pulling out all of his guts, his intestines, his kidney, his damn spleen, all of it out of his body. There's not a lot of things that can make me feel uneasy, but this, nah. It's even difficult for me making this video, bro. I swear I can feel my insides moving.
After all that,
Mark didn't budge. He still maintained that grip. He still held on to Conquest as he took his last breath, as his eyes rolled to the back of his head, ending his torment once and for all. But when Omni-Man and Oliver pull up, this nigga is out here twitching like a bug and throwing up gang signs like a nigga that just got knocked the fuck out. And I didn't even notice this till now, but even in death, Conquest is still holding onto his bladder and right lung, clutching it to his chest like a teddy bear. This fight proved that Mark may well be but we are not done with this universe, because we still got one more person to talk about. I'ma see y'all next week.